Hi guys, Captain TigerLily here, and welcome to Strange Antiquities. I'm so excited for this game. You guys have no idea. It's been one of those that as soon as they announced it, because of how much I love strange horticulture, I absolutely had to dive into this one again. And I was like, I'm sorry, they're making a second one? Absolutely yes. So my face is down in the corner again because that was the easiest, not in the way of main gameplay place I had found to put it in the first one. So if the setup is similar to the first game, then that's probably going to be the easiest place for me to be. So hopefully we'll be fine there. But I'm very excited to see what Bad Viking came up with for this one. And as of you guys seeing this, this came out literally 2 days ago. Like, it came out on Wednesday. So it's very new. I'm very excited to see what this is going to be about. I know we get a new cat. I know we're not playing as like the same protagonist from the first one, obviously, but it's supposed to be, I think, in the same town. So we shall see. But before we get started, hit the like button down below. If at any point during this video you guys enjoy what you're watching, hit the subscribe button if you guys want to see more videos from me. Hit the notification bell, that way you guys will know when new videos go live. Make sure you hit all, that way you won't miss any videos. Share the video around to anybody you think might enjoy watching me play through Strange Antiquities. And if you guys want to get early access to every video that goes up on the channel going forward, as well as other fun perks coming in the future, consider hitting the join button down below to join the memberships and join the crew. All right, let's hop in and see what we got today. I'm going to turn this down a little so I'm not dying. As a thaumaturge apprentice, there's a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. Okay. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop. Strange Antiquities in my hands. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. The ravens were an omen. But I love ravens! It's very loud, ravens. A circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed even then to signal the start of a rising dread. Oh, I like that effect. That's fun. Day 1, Thursday. Oh, look at our new Kibby! Yeah, I do have us blocking the archive. I have us blocking the... I have a growing fear within me. I cannot let it take hold. But yes, I have the days on the side, and then there's like some sort of tracker thing? Okay, I don't know. But... okay. Hello, who are you? Oh, Kibby. Oh my goodness. So cute. Okay. Eli White. I've been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. I'm leaving the shop in your care with some reluctance, I might add. Make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. Okay. There is an index in the back that may be useful to you. If in doubt, study it carefully. And remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry into any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. In fact, safe is not to touch anything at all. I should be back in a few days. Okay. Why do I feel like that's not going to be the case? I don't know, but use the arrow keys to move around. Oh, we've got a lot of things. Ah, all right. Ooh, okay. Interesting. There's 3 things that are going to have to go there. Oh, we've got a whole thing going on up here. All right. Ah, weights. I see. Okay, well, we don't have anything extra now, so let's see. Who's first? Thomas Pope. Congratulations. Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. That's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. Can I meet the little white dog? But I reserve some room for laughter amongst friends and shops with cats in them. You know what? Valid. If you would be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Okay. Hunter's boon. Use that to inspect them. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, so how do we... Hunter's boon. The Hunter's boon is a primitive item. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. Okay. So, most likely going to be something with like a... I don't know. Is it going to be like bones, maybe? Sense of touch, sense of sun. Bone, yellowed and white. This could be it. Just made of clay, so that's probably not it. I do want to see if this thing, so cheap metal of some kind, probably pewter, bone, yellowed and white, brown fabric of a sort, sense of touch, the cursor over different parts of the object. Rough fabric, hard and some rough, engraved detailing. Nothing to remark on the scent, inner perception. Okay. What is this one? Yellowy brown. Is it like a claw? Sensation of power. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. So maybe that's it? Is it? Ooh, it's a tiger's tooth. Trophy from a predator. On closer inspection, gives a sensation of power. Cool. Alright, Selenic Totem. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment or feeling, such as love or joy, then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. Interesting. Add labels to items while inspecting or using them. So we've met Eli White. The cat's name is Jupiter. Oh my goodness. Incredible. I love that. Okay, so... I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't have a tag thing on it, but whatever. Oh? What did that open? Oh. Nice. Interesting. Okay. Whoops. Not what I meant to do. Okay. I can use shift to bring up the magnifying glass. Interesting. I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Oh, have you now? Why would you store them there, though? Jack Hungerford. The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters gone. A creeping dark is set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out. Shadow hold. Okay. Shadow hold, or a shattuck vessel, is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or bottle or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an shattuck spirit, a manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They are decorated with elaborate designs called shadow catchers. Okay, so it's some sort of... Is it this? Feels lighter. Maybe it's this. Maybe. It feels kind of like it could be. It's the only thing that's really like a vessel for something, if that makes sense. So maybe it's this. Is that it? Nice! Yep. Okay. Sunbond is small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly, and made of non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. Interesting. There's an auto-labeling option in the settings if adding labels by hand isn't your thing. Oh my god, yes. Turn that on. Please and thank you. I do not like having to go through and label things on my own. What's next? David Schaefer. I don't know why I said that wrong. There's a spooter. Oh. Oh god, I didn't even see. What's with all these ravens flying about Undermere today? I can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Okay. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They look old. Maybe there's nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the Shin. Charlie Weathers. Oh, so we're exploring the city. Where are we? Strange Antiquities is 29, so we're here. So next door, so 30 was the Royston Farm. So, the boatyard. Let's go to the boatyard then. Where's that at? 23, the Mary Bell. Boatyard. Lake Undermere. 8, the boatyard. The yard has seen better days. A mess of broken and rotten timbers covered most of the outside space that isn't taken up by upturned boats, slowly being claimed by the weeds. In the middle of all this, a man looks up from preparing a small rowing boat. You must be from Strange Antiquities, he says with a smile. He takes me into the dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collect drips of brown water and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls a sheaf of brown paper out of the desk drawer and places them gently in my hands. Okay. Sleep vessel. Oh, we've got lots of things. Apparently, as an afterthought and somewhat reluctantly, the man gives me something else and says, as I'm leaving, I've no use for it, he says. Don't even know what it's for. What is it? Oh. Okay. Guess we'll put it there. Yeah, we'll put the ones that we've used, we'll put in the drawer. So, okay. Next person. Stanley Hume. I want an Ossic ring. Ossic. That's a pleasing word to hold on the tongue. An Ossic ring. Okay. These somewhat macabre objects are originally made as offerings to the goddess. See, I want to say Korshin because that's what it looks like, but I think it's Korshin? I don't know. I'm terrible with this. But the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they occasionally are sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say they can hear Korshin's unearthly hiss when they hold an Osiric ring up to their ear. Okay, so it's some sort of ring. Yeah? Nothing to remark from hearing. Is it maybe this? Nothing. Okay. Not that. Okay, so not that. I don't see a ring, really. I don't know how to feel about that. Nothing to remark. I don't think I have it, dude. I don't know how to get... Did that do anything? I don't know that I have what you're looking for. Unless... I'm still missing a piece to the outside of this. Oh, wait. No, this would go here. Yeah. That's where that would go. So we're still missing pieces. Do I click the hint? I'd rather not, but... I don't really see anything that would be a ring. You know what I mean? Unless I somehow figure out a way to open this. But even then, I don't see an actual ring. Can I take the ring off of it? No inner perception for the hand? Really? Let's try it again. I don't know. I don't know how to open that, but... I don't know. Do I just start inspecting everything to see if I can find it? It does seem odd that I wouldn't be able to, especially if I'm supposed to be able to hear the thing, but... Grizzly that makes me think of death. So maybe it is this. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Is it this? Nope. Ah, you could not. Something that makes me think of death. Doesn't really help me. Because I'm supposed to be able to hear a hissing sound from it, right? That was the thing that it said, is I'm supposed to be able to hear a hissing sound from it when I... So maybe if I go to the other locations. So I've hidden... It said I've hidden a couple items in the cellar of the wine merchant. So is there something that says a wine merchant? Because we're here. I don't see anything that's like a wine merchant, but this is right next door to us, so. Okay, yeah. Lets me into this cellar, and I begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain that I'm from Strange Antiquities. Take the lot of them out of here, would you? I can't say no to Eli after all he's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. Maybe it's one of these things, then. Okay, so... And then what's the last thing? I want to put that. Okay, so why don't I take these out? And then I could put those there for now. Oh! There was another one similar to that. So it's not those things. Maybe they have to be statues or something. I don't know. But nothing there. Sounds are muffled in its presence, so it's not that. No hissing sound. Well, what the heck, man? Ring is the name. Ring in the name is a clue. Yeah, that's the only ring, though. There has to be something. I don't know. Because the only thing I had that had a ring in it was this. Nothing else has a ring. Does something fit into this, though? I feel like something has to. So I can't take that off. Ah. This is the only other thing that's like ring shaped. We can try it, I guess. No. Okay, I understand that it's a little not good. Any ring shape that gives off a hissing sound when I hold it to my ear. Yeah, I know that. I don't have that thing. So I wonder if I just put statues in here. If it'll make a difference. That didn't do that. Something with this, like, braid on it. Maybe it's this, but nothing looks like that at all. Not even in here. I'm probably gonna regret this. Yep. Oh, God. Okay, well... I have no idea. I wonder what happens if I do fail. Do I just, like, go crazy? I feel like that's a probability. Nothing to remark. I feel like I heard, like, there was something. Maybe it's that. I don't know. I don't think so, but... Nope. Yep. Fear is taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. Okay. Okay. Click a segment of the seal to bank the dice and break it. Bank? Sure. Okay. Ooh. Click a die to lock or unlock it. Ooh. Break the seal before it breaks your mind. Oh, God. Yikes. Okay, I want to lock that one. And roll the others. Okay, did that work? Okay. Day 1, Thursday. Okay, so we did it again. An Osric ring. Well, let's see if we can find somewhere that might have it. You can actually go to Strange Horticulture? Oh, that's fun. Oh, we really were on the outskirts of town last time. Let's see. Huh. I wonder if I can... Oh, I didn't even think about this. Can I use the magnifying glass on this? I don't know. Strong odor and when it... Strong odor and when it... Is there something in it? Huh. Huh. I have no idea. So I wonder if it really just is one of the things that holds untold fear inside. Okay, so hold on. Let's read the thing again about it. Because there's got to be something else to this. Okay. They're occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. And you can hear an unearthly hiss. Okay. I don't know what else there could be. You know what? Let's just explore somewhere random. Let's go to Strange Horticulture. This curious plant shop at the edge of town is a quiet haven away from the bustle of the center. Ordinarily, I'd be delighted to while away some time there, but I have important work to do. Yet an hour later, I find myself leaving the shop with a potted palance and a weight off my shoulders. I've been chatting with the proprietor about the similarities and differences between our two disciplines, with the gentle purring of Hellbore curled up in my lap. Oh, Hellbore, I missed you, Kibby. I have a new plant. Cool. Okay. Where else could I go that might have something like that? Well, I don't know where else it would be. We could just pick somewhere random. I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna swirl around the map and we'll figure out where we go after that. Okay, so where'd we go? This was a mistake. Okay. I don't even know what I clicked on. Oh god. Alright, well, this is not helpful. Oh my god. I don't know, man. Oh! It's this! Also, why does this dude look like Nicolas Cage? Oh my god. Okay. Made of bone, this item satisfies the description macabre. Yeah? And you can hear hissing. Okay! Cool. Evocant. Alright then. Who's next? Oh, sorry. Behavior of these ravens is disturbing, to say the least. Hello, Edmund Bishop. As they rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their hands on. Or their talons on. And they'll kill if necessary. Okay. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there, and I'd like to know what. Okay. The voice of Cernunnos, sorry, might help me put it at ease. Or might do the opposite. The voice of Cernunnos. Okay. What is the voice of Cernunnos? Refers to any bronze torque that has certain imbued properties. With skill, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Cernunnos is a pagan god of the forest and nature, typically depicted as the man with antlers of a stag, often wearing or holding a torque. Okay, so this is a torque. So the only thing I could think of in that regard is it possibly the voice of Cernunnos. So what exactly am I looking for? Any sketches? Okay, any items that Cernunnos is wearing in the sketch. Okay, so that makes sense. So, oh, is it the... It's either going to be the circlet thing or the moon pendant, I feel like. Nothing. Okay. So nothing there. So is it maybe this? We'll try it. I feel like it's gonna be one of the two, so I'm gonna try this one first. No. Okay. So is it this one? Yes. Okay. Item made of bronze. Similar looking item appears around the neck of Cernunnos in the sketch. That makes sense that that would be the voice, because it's what goes around the neck. Okay. Listen. I will get these eventually. It took me forever with strange horticulture. Alright. Spirit Eye. Okay. New things for the book. Do I want to do that or do I want to explore somewheres? Town Hall. Bloated, ineffective institution tangled in its own rules, regulations for the greater good. We were promised nothing ever changes in Undermere. I have no interest in going inside. Okay, what about Heathwoods? So I step deeper into Heathwoods, the trees begin to change. First sparse and twisted, then thick and shadowed. I'm drawn to explore further, but something holds me back. Maybe another time. Okay, we'll end the day. That's fine. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Blackbarrow. Ooh. Oh. Whoops. Good God, this is weird. What is that? It's like a tarot card thing. Something. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Northwest. Okay. Escaped prisoner. So it would be escaped from a prison. So is there some... The old jail. 10. So northwest. And what did it say? Okay. Hid me in the first building he came to. So, this is the old jail, so northwest. This one? Yes! The dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing, and the struggling flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair, wondering if I'm even in the right place at all, when suddenly and unexpectedly I uncover something of value. More relieved than elated, I take the trinket back to the shop for further study and a warm drink. What'd we get? Okay. That doesn't seem ominous at all. Okay. Sure. Verona Green. Well, that's just perfect. Undermere fizzing with the fear over all these rooms, and the thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Okay. Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of the bed. Okay. All these ravens have got under my skin is all. Please do let Eli know I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Ooh, new books. Oh, 3 branches of thaumaturgy. Each of these is split into 2 disciplines represented by the following symbols: celestial, Selenic, and Dradic, diurnal, diurnic and noctic, and individual, mentic and wistic? Sure. Okay, different imbuements. Oh, that might be useful. This is probably going to be very useful. Okay. Alright, who's up next? Oh, sorry, Jupiter. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. I heard a horned shackle might be the answer. Horned shackle, you say? Horns shackle are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the abilities to overcome personal demons. To use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn and smooth over the years. They can be worn as pendants, but are more commonly totems of some kind. Okay. So is it this one, maybe? Being watched. Okay, so that's not going to be it. It's not really smooth enough for that, unless it's this. Painted to look like bone. Foreboding, so it's not that one. Is it possibly this? This part feels smooth. I think it might be the goat one. Yes! I was right. Item has horns. Closer inspection believes the horns have been worn smooth. Yep. Vestiger. Okay. Don't worry, Tess. You'll feel better now. Hi, David. At least the weather's looking a little bit better out there today. Thanks, man. What do we got? You might be interested to hear that my plow overturned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours for the right price. Okay. We need to go to the farm. Royston Farm is 30. Let's do it. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not be fully aware of its value quickly evaporates, and after lengthy negotiations, I reluctantly hand over the amount he originally asked for. Okay, what do we get? Ooh, that's cool. I love that. That's an awesome looking totem. I wonder what that'll be, though. Okay. Put that away. Did I get the other one? Or is that just other notes? You know what? We'll put it in there for now, because I don't really need it at the moment. Alright. Hi, Julia. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our paths crossed late last night on Princess Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark, on important business, no doubt. As cats do. I wonder if you can help me. I'm visiting my grandmother later, and I want to bring her something. Okay. She lives alone on the edge of town, out on Clanbrook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. Okay. I thought maybe a moonheart would bring her some comfort. A moonheart. Okay. Moonheart. Index in the back that you might find helpful? Oh. Nope, that is not what I was trying to do. I don't even see a moon heart. Do you guys see a moon heart anywhere? I have no idea. Moon heart. I don't have that, but something that might bring comfort. Love, maybe? The Selenic Totem? Okay, more commonly known as moon hearts. Okay, so it's gotta be the branch, right? Wait, what? How? Moon heart, right? right? What? Crescent shapes, both associated with connection with either night or the moon. How? That should be it, right? Unless it's the owl. Okay, I guess it is the owl then. Okay. Holgengrim or Bolgengrim? I think it's... I don't know. We'll see. I don't really have anywhere else to explore yet, but... Hi, Daisy. A friend of mine, or former friend, I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her to find that will teach her a lesson and make sure it never happens again? Make a choice here. There are no wrong answers, but my decision will no doubt affect the events in motion outside my shop. Okay, so let's see what the difference is between the binding seed and the Zia. Worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart, these innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. Zia are made of simple materials except wood and clay. They typically have no symbol or other writings upon their surface, or a binding seed. These items are made of 2 distinct materials, representing the mentic and the wistic, the mind and the body. The winding path, the mind, described by a spiral encompassing the body, the seed. Binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. See, I'd rather do that one than the fear and paranoia, because this way they're going to feel guilty about what they did. So we need to find this one. So something that makes you feel guilty and shameful. Let's see. Holds untold fears. Heart feels lighter. Okay. Nothing to remark there. Nothing to remark. Okay, not that one. Is it the eye? No, surprisingly. I don't like how this makes me feel. So that could be either one. Nothing to remark. Strong sense of being watched. Okay, so that's the fear and paranoia. So I'm pretty sure it's this one. Pretty sure this is Binding Seed. Binding Seed. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's the one we want. Amazing. So I'm pretty sure this one would have been the Zia, because that was the fear of being watched one. So what have we got? Have we met all of the peoples? Verona Green. And the ornithologist, Edmund Bishop. Okay. Who's next? Emmett Burrows. I'm so sorry. They found a man just now in the house where all them ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen it, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that were going to give me nightmares. Oh, excuse me. All black they were. It was more like you weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sedberg, and I'll be taking a Libula to see us safely through. A Libula. Okay. What is that? Libulae are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom shows that Libula are not merely decorative. There's power in symbology as well as thaumaturges, as the old thaumaturges know well. So something that has to do with wisdom? I don't know what that... Okay, hold on. So reassurance in times of upheaval and change and something to do with wisdom. So is there a specific symbol that has to do with wisdom? Nope, that's not what I meant to do. So, materials, no. Wisdom. Okay, so this weird looking box symbol thing. So this, it's gotta be this. Okay, let's do that. I think that's it. Yeah. The Bula. Bears a symbol of wisdom. Witch's finger. I don't like the sound of that. Anywhere else that I want to explore today? What about museum history? Quiet grandeur lined with row upon row of trinkets and curiosities. It's not unlike strange antiquities in that regard, although I doubt there's much of use to me here. Curator ushers me away. Eli and I have an agreement. You know you're not to take anything from my museum. Well, I wasn't planning on it, but now if you're going to be a butt about it, I might. A deep pain radiated down the side of the rider's head, where he had sliced himself with the diverging hook, and his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye. Okay. Oh god, this is really hard to do. So it's like a street. Okay. Yeah, it's some sort of street. Okay. So if we're gonna do that, let's find this street. Okay, it's gonna have... Is it this? I think it might be. Let's try it. Yes! There's a narrow gap between the two houses, and I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. Slowly, I manage to work it loose, and when it finally comes free, it shoots out onto the hard ground and snaps open, revealing its long-hidden treasures. Ooh, there's two of them. Okay, we're gonna put that there, and then you were gonna go there, because I don't know where else to go with you right now. Eventually, I will sort out where all of the pendants and things go versus, like, statues and stuff, but we're not there yet. Francesca Robertson. Oh gosh. Good afternoon. No, morning. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. Yeah, you got attacked. I'm Francesca Robertson, a doctor of sorts. I assume you heard about Mr. Hungerford? That seems to be the talk of the town already. I'm used to dealing with maladies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. Okay. Heard something like this before, but I don't know. I don't see how it could be the same thing. Okay. Either way, I'm hopeful an evocant will have some effect. So I'm also wondering if they do more games in the future, are they gonna have other places in the town of Undermere that have like similar like vibes? That would be really cool. Okay, so an evocant. Let's see. These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart, according to popular myth. The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nevertheless important and should not stray more than a hair from precisely 1 pound. They are placed on the chests of those in a coma to draw them out. Okay, so whatever it is has to weigh the equivalent of 1 pound. Is it this? No. Nope. Mm-mm. Not that. I figured I'd check anyway. It says it can't weigh more than 1 pound, so that's... Nope. No. That one was closer. Ooh, that's way heavier. Well, that didn't weigh much at all, so. So it's literally just the weight. They're made of stone. That's the only other difference. Is it this thing? Aha! Okay, first of all, gonna move this back. Yeah, there we go. Weighing the item using my scale shows that it's exactly 1 pound. Okie dokie. Dataless link. Okay. Temperance Parker. I had a quiet chat with Edmund Bishop at the Guilty Ram last night. He's always got an interesting story to tell, but last night he was different. Okay. I can tell he's worried, which has got me worried too. I know it's not much, but I'd like a shield charm all the same. A shield charm. Okay. Generic charms of protection have a little to offer the skilled thaumaturge, but can have some small effect. And a Shattuck spirit or wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. They can be made from a variety of materials, though rarely precious metals. Okay, so it's going to have some sort of protection symbol on it and be made of not like rare materials. I can work with that. No, okay. Listen, I'm trying to get the book open. So protection. Okay, so it's going to have those squares on it. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure it's that. Yup. Okay. St. John's Anvil. Alright. Hugh Langston. There's something I wanted to show you. I didn't like the look of it, so I left it where I found it. What if it's cursed? It's hanging behind the behind an old shed, all overgrown with ivy. Let me draw you a quick map. Okay. Alright, well then, let's see. It's gonna be kind of a pond thing. Is it this, maybe? Or is it... I think it's this. Yeah, that's the only other thing that looks kind of like that, with the building like that, so... Yep, behind the church. Wait, what? Oh, God. Okay. So it's not that. So maybe it is this. Yes! The shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks out over the pond, but it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. Thick brambles claw their way up and over one side of the structure, and ivy covers the rest of it in a mottled green cloak. I find what I'm looking for to the rear. Parts of the ivy have been torn away recently, revealing an amulet hanging from a rusted nail. Something else catches my eye as I reach for it, and I notice that there's another pendant hanging next to it, almost completely hidden by the ivy. Ooh. 2 new pendants. Okay. Well, first of all, we're going to move this plant here. And statues are going to go down here. I'm going to move you there. All these little, like, statue things are going to go off to the side because I just don't have the room for a lot of those things. Go there. I'll do that. And then I want to get all these other pendants and things that are hanging moved over here. Because I just want them all in the same relative place. Okay, I don't think there was any... It's just that one, right? Yep. You can go there. Okay. That'll do. Who else do we meet? Ah, yes. Francesca Robertson, the doctor. Alright, what else we got? Verona Green, she's back. Eli picked a bad time to leave Undermere. I've come from the Hungerford house where I've been helping Dr. Robertson and looking for any clues as to what happened there. Wasn't much to go on. I did find a shattered Shodok vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dark. There was a strange black stain on the flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of. And the ravens, very unusual, but at least they seem to have dispersed. I don't know what to make of it. I'm going to take a trip to Gleeston Castle to see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on his behavior. First, I would like a vestiger. Whatever this is, we don't want it spreading. A vestiger. Okay. A vestiger can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. Okay. Seems to make the hair on the back of my neck stand on end. So whatever the vestiger thing is. Oh, I wonder if I hold it in front of the flame and it'll turn it blue. Because it said flames burn blue in their presence. So that would be a good way to test. No. No. Flames don't burn blue there. Nope. Nope. No. It's not that one. No. No. It's not that. Ooh, it's this one. Hell yeah. There we go, a vestiger. Yes. Alright. Moonstone Guardian. Ooh, nice. Alright. I think we're gonna call it after this day. But we have, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 days. 2 days earlier, the writer and his fellow adventurer were deep underground, exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower when they made a discovery. Their elation at their find would soon turn to horror. Okay? What are we finding? Oh, it's like a key. Yeah, it's a key. After a disagreement between two houses, I was buried behind lock and key. All right, we're going to figure that out in the next episode. So, let's go to the main menu. Now that we've done that. Did it not? Okay, it better have saved. We'll figure that out in the next episode, but I am really liking this. I missed this series, like this world. It's so cool. And hopefully you guys are enjoying this as well. I cannot even begin to tell you how much I adore this whole series. Like, it's so cool. So, once again, we are back in Undermere. We are dealing with shenanigans of things that shouldn't be there, that are all dark and eldritch horror-y and creepy. And we've been left to figure it all out on our own. So I'm excited to jump in. And like I said earlier, I really do wonder if they're planning more games in this world in the future. And if they are, I really, really hope that they all take place in Undermere. Because in the first one, you could travel around the area, which made sense because you're collecting plants. But finding all of these strange things in the town itself, like all these hidden, crazy, wild things, that would be super, super cool if they built on that in a future game. And I'm wondering what else they could do. Unless they have like, you could do like a bookshop where it's all books about different things. Or you could do because you've got Antiquities in here, you could do some sort of like, some variation of that where instead of it being like ancient things, it's like specifically haunted objects or something like that that aren't like this. It's like everyday objects and you have to like break the curses or something. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, I think this there's so many different places you could go with this, honestly. So, but anyway, I'm going to leave this episode here, and if you guys liked this video, hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button if you guys want to see more videos from me. Hit the notification bell. That way you guys will know when new videos go live. And make sure you hit the all when you get the drop down for notifications on the bell. That way you guys will know when videos go live. Share the video around to anybody else you think might enjoy watching us start on this strange adventure. And if you guys do want to support me, the join button for memberships is down below. And I have the super chats on if you guys want to do that as well. So... I'm going to leave the link to the game down in the description if you guys do want to play this for yourselves. It should still be on sale as of right now. It was on sale on launch day. So if you guys do want to get it, link is down below. And if you guys are watching this in the future, the full playlist will be down below me here on the... above me on the screen. If you guys want to get caught up on everything that has happened so far on Strange Antiquities. And if you guys are seeing this day of, it'll just be the first episode. So... that's okay. Episode 2 is coming tomorrow. It's fine. Anyway, that being said, I'm Captain TigerLily, and I will see you guys back in our little shop in the next video. Okay, bye.